In the tranquil evening aboard the yacht, the bright lights combined with the twilight scene created a picturesque and romantic setting. Chen Yuan reclined, enjoying the cool breeze, thinking to himself that most of the top families were present here, showcasing the peak influence of the Yi family. He remarked how fortunate, not him to comfortably wear a vest and tie on such a scorching day. Some aristocratic figures, dressed in Western formal wear, noticed Chen Yuan's casual attire paired with sunglasses and commented disapprovingly, "That person over there is quite peculiar. Let's just ignore him." Meanwhile, Chin Wufang was engaged in conversation over drinks with someone when he overheard the murmurs behind him. Curious, he glanced in their direction and was surprised to see Chen Yuan's familiar face among them. Chin Wufang couldn't quite understand if it was Chen Yuan's eccentricity or a deliberate prank that led to his inappropriate attire for such an occasion. Not wanting to get involved, Chin Wufang turned away and said, "The dinner party is about to start. Let's go." Chin Wufang, who was lounging nearby, approached and asked Chin Wufang, "Sister, do you know that person? He looks familiar. Please don't go." Ignoring the inquiry, Chin Wufang replied, "Let's go." Her younger brother followed obediently. Xiao Wei, curious, approached Chen Yuan and greeted him happily. Chen Yuan responded, "Oh, Xiao Wei, you're here too." Scratching his head, Xiao Wei explained, "After my family's business in the capital didn't go well, they wanted me to network a bit for future business ease in the capital." Chen Yuan reassured him, "Things will get better. I happen to have a business opportunity. Are you interested?" Intrigued, Xiao Wei asked, What kind of business? Can I do it?" Chen Yuan smiled, "Of course, real estate development. Are you interested?" Xiao Wei hesitated, Real estate isn't going so well anymore. I think I'll pass." As they conversed, the young ladies from other prestigious families began buzzing with excitement, exclaiming, "Young Master Li has arrived." Xiao Wei pointed out, "Mr. Yan, the person my father instructed me to befriend, has arrived. I'll go greet him first." Chen Yuan nodded, "Sure, go ahead." With that, Xiao Wei eagerly dashed towards Li Jiamu, seeking an opportunity to make a connection. Chen Yuan watched the figure of the young fool and could only smile. He said, "It's a pity. I had wanted to guide him, but it seems he's ill-fated when it comes to wealth." Choosing Chen Yuan was lucky, choosing Li Jiamu was definitely unlucky. On the other side, Li Jiamu in his red vest walked arrogantly. People immediately began discussing with admiration, "He's young Master Li, the center of attention today among the city's young elites. He seems the only one worthy of Yi family's daughter." The two of them were undoubtedly a perfect match, destined to be together, a match made in heaven. Meanwhile, Meng Meng and Lin Shilua, two sisters, had also arrived at the party. Meng Meng asked, "Lolo, have you seen Chen Yuan?" Lin Shilua scanned through the crowd and replied, "I'm looking for him too, but it's so crowded here." After a moment, she exclaimed, "Meng Meng, found him. Chen Yuan is over there." Meng Meng puzzledly remarked, "Why is he dressed so oddly? He's even wearing sunglasses at night." Lin Shilua eagerly explained, "You just don't get it. That's called style. Let's go over there." With that, Lin Shilua led Meng Meng towards Chen Yuan, but someone else pulled Meng Meng back from behind. Surprised, Meng Meng heard a voice saying, "We meet again, little beauty. This time you can't escape." The arrogant tone and mischievous face belonged to none other than Chin Wufang, Chin Wufang's younger brother. Clearly, he hadn't gotten over being taught a lesson by Chen Yuan last time. Chin Wufang forcefully pulled Meng Meng towards him. "Last time someone interrupted, this time, there's no one to save you." Haha. Seeing Meng Meng bothered by the strange guy, Lin Shilua didn't hesitate to slap him. "Don't you dare touch her with your dog claws." Lin Shilua's eyes were fierce now. She grabbed Meng Meng's hand and led her away from him. "Meng Meng, let's go," she said, acting like an older sister protecting her younger sibling. Though Meng Meng had known Lin Shilua for a long time, this was the first time she had seen this side of her personality. Chin Wufang raised his hand. "Don't go." However, someone he disliked appeared at that moment. Chen Yuan, dressed casually like he had just taken a swim, appeared before Chin Wufang, startling him. At this moment, he finally recognized the person in front of him. "I thought it was someone else. Turns out it's Mr. Yan. How delightful to meet again. Though there was a bit of unpleasantness last time, I don't hold it against you. Shall we make peace? Perhaps before long, I'll be your brother-in-law." Chin Wufang stepped up to Chen Yuan, tilting his head arrogantly and speaking with a haughty demeanor, typical of a wealthy young man. He was easy to understand, he showed no interest in girls who were easily attainable or forward, he only liked those who didn't chase after him. As Chin Wufang spoke, the surrounding people couldn't stop gossiping. It's Mr. Yen again. Who would have thought he'd dress so oddly? I thought he was invited to perform on a yacht. Instead, Mr. Yen boldly shows his face despite the recent bad press online. How brave. People stared in astonishment. Indeed, the face was both familiar and unfamiliar. Familiar because Mr. Yan's face had been widely searched on the internet. Unfamiliar because most people had never seen him in real life. Yes, it's Mr. Yen. Handsome in real life too, no wonder so many girls fell for his deceit. Can someone so handsome really deceive girls' feelings like that? What audacity to show up in public like this. Chen Yuan overheard the gossip and thought to himself, is this your backup? Facing such a crowd of wealthy people, I wouldn't dare to offend you. Chen Yuan gave a cold laugh. You're too naive. On the other side, young Master Li glanced at Chen Yuan and thought to himself. Mr. Yen indeed showed up for the evening party. Whether he appears or not is all part of his calculated anticipation. Young Master Li chuckled to himself. Luckily, I've prepared a grand feast for you. Just wait to tarnish your reputation. Suddenly, a voice rang out, drawing everyone's attention towards one person. Chen Yuan was startled. He turned around, a big question mark appearing above his head. A second later, amidst the crowd, a beautiful, innocent-looking girl rushed towards Chen Yuan. She grabbed his shirt, tears streaming down her face, a sight that touched everyone deeply. Chen Yuan, I finally found you. Please don't abandon me. Can you stay with me? Our child is over 3 months old, I don't need your money. I don't need anything from you. I just need to be with you. Even if you have other women, I'll be fine with that. Chen Yuan, I can't live without you. I'll die without you. Our child needs a father. She cried desperately, like a small dog begging in front of Chen Yuan, causing an uproar among the people on the yacht. I recognize her. Isn't she Zhang Xiaoxiao? The one Mr. Yen got pregnant but she refused to abort, even risking her life to give birth. She's too naive. A woman like her isn't worthy of him. She looks beautiful, at least she's a campus beauty queen. Yet she encounters this scum. Chen Yuan, this is too despicable. Zhang Xiaoxiao cried loudly, and her pathetic appearance instantly aroused sympathy from countless guests. Her acting skills could be called a master of the screen. Such scandals had been exposed countless times online. Unexpectedly, the live version was even more stirring. Before Chen Yuan could speak, Lin Shutong angrily stepped forward and pushed Zhang Xiaoxiao away. You're talking nonsense. Chen Yuan doesn't even know you. Why are you speaking ill of him? I've never seen a woman as shameless as you. Or are you taking money from someone else? Get lost. Who would have thought this woman could play such a good role? Acting skills are at their peak. She fell onto the ground under the push of Lin Shutong. Then she hugged her stomach, screaming in pain. It hurts too much, it hurts too much. Chen Yuan, I can't live without you. I can't live without you. I love you. Please don't leave me. Zhang Xiaoxiao was crying and many people were starting to sympathize with her. At this time, even if had steel can may.